So I actually have a question for you, Haley. How would you treat the scenario of, a parent bringing their child to you, a child that needs to lose weight? I mean, are you going to cut out carbs, cut out fats, since you work a lot more with kids? How would you address that scenario?
So basically, kids are, they're still growing, so they still need dairy in their diets,
Okay.
right? So they need at least 2 to 3 servings of dairy. But obviously, you want to introduce low fat options or non fat options, right?
Okay.
They do need different portions based on their age range. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, so basically, when a client brings their child in, there's certain things you have to customize based on their age. Kids do need whole grains in their diet, so basically healthier options will be whole grain bread and brown rice. So they need anywhere from 2 to 3 servings per day. Also, they need lean protein, so poultry, beef, beans, lentils, and so because kids do have they have to have whole grains in their diet. They do need to do a minimum of 30 minutes of exercise per day.
Okay.
So exercise is key for kids that want to lose weight.
Okay.
Everybody knows kids hate greens. Do you have any recommendation about how kids could get their
Very
daily
good
spinach,
question.
their daily broccoli, their daily kale? Do you have any recommendations to kind of make that tasty? Because it's not going to be probably eating raw broccoli. So any suggestions on that?
Yeah, definitely. So in the morning, what you can do is you can make a shake.
Mhm.
And put the kale, put the spinach in there, add a little bit of honey in the shake, have your low fat or non fat yogurt in there, add a little
Excellent.
bit of berries, and mix that all up, and it definitely takes the taste of the vegetables away.
Awesome. Great recommendations, Dr. Haley. I actually have another question for you,
All right.
CD.
Shoot.
My question is, how would you design an exercise program for kids,
For kids?
for kids that are interested in losing weight? At what age group do you, start weight training?
Weight training really, there's no scientific data behind what I'm about to tell you,
Uh-huh.
but my recommendations for weight training would be probably once they become teenagers, somewhere around 14, 15, 16. Not to say that they definitively would be hurt if they started sooner than that, but I almost just feel like it's not necessary. There's a foundation that needs to be built. So you could start with like sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups. I really don't see a need for a kid to be trying to deadlift if he can't even do one pull-up.
Okay.
So if you can't even do a push-up, then let's start there. You can start with a push-up, start with a series of push-ups. Doing sit-ups every night, push-ups every day, pull-ups every day. Just a lot of calisthenics and just building that core, that foundation, and the work ethic. So once you have like that work ethic and discipline, then once you transition to lifting weights and like the regimen that comes with that, it's so much easier. They're not going to miss. They're going to be consistent, and it's just they're just on point when they do that.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I also find that, when you find what the kid loves to do, like, find out if they love soccer or if, they love basketball and introduce that sport to them, then
So mostly activities.
yes.
Not making it seem like an actual exercise routine,
Exactly.
but fun type of activities.
Exactly. And also if you educate your child about the benefits of working out, like it decreases stress, it helps decrease blood pressure, it gives you more energy, and they look good too.
Same.
Yeah.
So the most important thing I believe is lead by example.
Exactly.
And even though they're there for the child, I encourage the parent to take to get an assessment and to be body scanned, and I really encourage them to take that journey to health and wellness together, because that's really the best way to lead, is to lead by example. So just to bring up another observation or something else that I've noticed with my clients, a lot of times I'll get parents that will bring in their children and, you know, they're trying to encourage that child to become healthy and to lose weight. And, you know, unfortunately, in certain scenarios, the parent ends up also being, you know, overweight. And, you know, my first instinct is to kind of pull that parent aside and to tell them, you know, it would be amazing if you start this journey to health and wellness with your child, to kind of, you know, encourage them and motivate them and, you know, lead them by example. Now, I know that in some scenarios that might be difficult to do, but, you know, a child firstly looks at their parent for mentorship. So, you know, if you want to take on, you know, that responsibility, I would definitely start, you know, with the parent and focusing on, you know, starting this journey together with your child to help motivate them towards health and fitness.
Absolutely, absolutely.